So tonight we're gonna do the Thunder Road Milk Bowl. That is something that's coming up in real life this weekend, and I figured I would run it in NR 2003 since I have found a save game editor that allows me to edit the starting lineups. So if you're not familiar, the Milk Bowl is a late model race that's held at Thunder Road. It is kind of in like it's a special event basically, so it's not counted for points, but just for bragging rights of winning the race. So there's a standard qualifying format. We're gonna do 2 laps. That's gonna set the field for segment 1. There are 3 segments this race is broken out into. Each are 50 laps, and you get 1 point for your finishing position, or equal points for your finishing position. So if you finish first, you get 1 point. If you finish second, you get 2 points, so on and so forth. So if you finish 30th, you get 30 points. At the end of segment 1, the entire field is inverted. So whoever won segment 1 will start at the rear of the field, and whoever finished last will move to the front. And you run second segment. You get assigned points based on your finish position again, and then it inverts the finishing order of segment 2 for the last segment, and the winner is the one who is lowest combined score over the 3 segments. That's what we're gonna do. I have my little score sheet here that's just gonna keep track. I ran a little quick test race just to make sure this was all gonna work, and I think it will be fine. So we're gonna basically use this table as our calculator. I'll have to edit the points here. That won't be necessary here, the NASCAR format points. But anyway, let's jump into NR 2003 and we'll run our first segment and qualifying in our first segment. Okay, so we're running Project Short Tracks Thunder Road. The only roster, the most current roster I guess I have, is the ACT Thunder Road 2014. There is one in here from the Milk Bowl, but I do not really know as many of the drivers, so we're going to run this 2014 one. With 30 AI, we're going to run on 95% strength for 50 laps. There will be yellow flags, and the caution laps will count. Alright, so we start off here with qualifying. We get 2 laps, and that will start us for our first segment. Set the qualifying order.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. There's the checkered flag.
20th out of 31, that's not terrible, but we do have the outside, which here isn't bad either. So Dave Pembroke is on pole alongside Brooks Clark. And then we got Ricky Roberts, no relation, in last there. So we got 50 laps here for first segment, and then I will have to go and manually edit the lineup for the second race based on the finishing order of this. So the higher up we climb, the more work we have to do the next time out as well. But get more points or less points the further forward you go. And they do like to pinch into that outside wall on the front stretch. It's really the only place that has a wall here. Except for turn 1. I did, in practice, nail that pretty good. Outside's working really good right now.
Clear.
Oh, they just went sailing off into turn 2.
Let's go. Race back to the line. We got her ready. Turn 2. Inside. Pit road is closed.
And it will be single file
Okay, we're under caution.
for the restart. Unfortunately, caution laps will count here.
35 car.
Alright, so we had a quick little caution there. The wrecked cars I will not be able to eliminate. So when we get to the next segment, anybody who wrecks out will be awarded a new car. And starting at the front, basically.
Pace car's in.
But we're in 15th right now, single file, so should be a little cleaner now. Kind of driven away in front of us. They'll come back to us here in a minute. Or we'll go backwards. That outside line runs a little better for me. Oh, lost one.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Inside. There's an accident in turn 1. Clear. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 170 car. On the outside line.
Alright, coming back to the green. It will be lap 20, we'll have 30 to go. There were a couple cars at pit, which I can't fix that. I think when we do the next 2 segments, I will just do single file restarts.
Pit car's in.
Didn't figure we'd have any lap cars, but we do.
Green, green, green. Car inside. Keep high.
We'll drop a position or 2 here.
Still there. Stay high. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high.
Got the current governor there in the 14.
Still there. Stay high. Still there.
If we can't get back by him.
Clear. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Sliding it through the corner. See if we can get into the top 10, that would be good, I think. Might be a lot of work to get there.
Clear the cross flag. We're halfway home. Inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
We're really stacked up here on the lap cars. Nowhere to go. You just gotta keep it straight. Looks like they want to go around the outside.
20 laps to go. Stay high. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
3 wide's not really great here. You get pinched off really fast. Oh, they're wrecking.
Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear inside. Inside. Clear outside. Clear inside.
Oh, I think we really lucked out there.
Catch up to the end of the pacing line. There's an accident in turn 3. Stay behind the 09 car. You're on the outside line.
All right, we'll have 12 to go here. We got really lucky on that checkup accident. We're up to 6 now. Not many more laps in this one.
Pace car's in.
Still got a couple lap cars on the inside to deal with.
Green, green, green. Inside.
But not firing off as quick as I'd like.
Stay high. Stay high. Still there. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race
See if we can get back to where we were before this restart.
Pit road is closed. We got trouble in turn 2. Clear inside. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 09 car.
All right, we're gonna have a quick run here to the finish, hopefully. There's only gonna be 6 to go when we take the line. Single file, so we got a couple lap cars in line, but hopefully that means the restart will be cleaner.
Pace car's in.
We got 1 car in front of us, 4 position, and then 2 lappers. Try not to take them out. We're notoriously slow getting up to speed.
Keep high. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside.
Didn't put 3 wide.
Just 5 more to go. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Clear.
Luckily we survived that.
Inside.
We're in the lane of the lappers. That's not good.
Inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Clear. Inside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
This will probably be for the finish of the first segment.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind.
We ended up 8th, I think.
Good to go.
So we're on our white flag here.
1 more lap to go.
So we will come across in 8th. It looks like Brooks Clark won that. Dave Pembroke, they started up front. We did make some progress through the field. And we will start, I think, 24th when we finish this one.
There's the flag. It's over. The race is over. Come on in. Great job, buddy.
So we will
Limit 50,
jump out,
keep it under
take a look at the
4,000
results,
seconds.
and see what that looks like for our starting position for the next segment. Alright, so here's the results from the first race. So Brooks Clark won the race, gets 1 point. He leads right now after segment 1. He will be starting 31st. You can see we've had quite a bit of movers. We gained 12, and that was not the most amount of positions gained, so that is good that the AI is also able to move up. I was kind of worried about that, but it looks like we should be fine. We will jump into segment 2 and run that. Alright, so we've gone into save game editor and set this in reverse order. Trampus Demirs will lead the field because he finished 31st. Next week, Joey LeCare, Kerry Real, Andy Lambert, Cody Blake, Eric Dorr, Scott Dragon, Eric Chase, Ricky Roberts, Kyle Pembroke, John Donahue, Boomer Morris, Scott Coburn, Brett Gervais, Aaron Maynard, Mark Norris, Jason Allen, Josh Mears, Dave Wickham, Lil Joey Leclerc, Dave Turner, Phil Scott, Billy Roberts, Eric O'Donnell, John Flurry, Emily Packard, Lance Allen, Jason Corliss, Dave Pembroke, Brooks Clark. Save that and we'll jump back in for segment 2. So a slight tweak here to the settings screen. I did change double fire restarts. That is now off for the second and the third segments coming up. The weather, I did just set it to clear at 88 because that's what I noticed it generated the first time. So we're just going to run with that temperature. The wind is just random. So as you can see here, it is per how we just set it up in the Save Game Editor. So we will make sure we have our setup in and we'll get started. So we got another 50 laps for segment 2. Everybody who has beat us is now behind us. So right now we should be equal on points with everybody. Oh, big checkup.
We got a wreck in turn 4. Inside. Okay, we're under caution. Kept up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 10 car. You're now in.
So we're coming to the green. We did have a car pit behind us. Hopefully the
His car's in.
single file line will now allow for some racing. Nothing I can do about them sacking up. Almost got pretty loose there. Almost came around. See if we can run the bottom now. I just can't get the drive out of the corner the high side has. And now we got a slow car here. We get taken 3 wide if I don't keep going. Now we get turned.
Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, we're under caution. Pit road is closed. Stay behind the 09 car and the 1 car.
Alright, so we got lucky there. We didn't lose any positions on track for that spin. We got going right after our little 360. Probably try to go in the outside lane. The bottom is just
His car's in.
it's pinched off and the AI like to stick their nose in there.
Green, green, green.
They get it wound back up on the high side. We're getting ran into anyway on the high side. Feels like the outside you have places to go though on this version. Now there's a wall at the track, so we just get spun by lap traffic.
Okay, we're under caution. Pit road is closed. Stay behind the 14 car and the 1 car.
Okay, we're almost halfway through this second segment. Been a little more cautions than I would have liked.
Car's in.
I got ran over for 2 of them, so still doing okay though. We're
Green, green, green.
22nd.
Car inside. Clear inside.
See if we can get this high line going again. And hopefully we have some time to go forward. We have a lap car. Oh no.
Car outside. Clear.
Stay green.
You're now in the top 20.
Cannot get on the outside of this guy. Need to get away from him as he's not for position.
Car inside. Clear.
There we go. Oh no, now they're slow on the high side.
20 laps to go. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Now we're getting shuffled back. It's not good.
Keep high. Clear. Inside.
Fight back on the outside as much as we can.
Stay high. Keep high. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Stay high.
What are these guys in our lane? There's nowhere really we can go once we get there.
Keep high. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Still there.
We can get down, we can get to the outside.
Still there. Keep high. Still there. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Keep high. Keep high. Clear inside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Car inside. There's an accident in turn 1. Car inside. Pit road closed. Still there. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 14 car. Past the 22 car.
All right, we got under 10 to go for the end of the second segment. We're in 18th. We've gained 6 positions so far, but not as many as we did that first run,
Pit car's in.
the first segment. We still got lap traffic right in front of us,
Green,
fighting
green, green.
for positions. That don't mean anything to him, but makes it hard for us. Usually it takes a couple laps for our tires to come in, so that's not good.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's an accident in turn 1. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 14 car.
All right, we're coming to the green. It's going to be a 1-lap shootout. We just got to hold on to our position because we are terrible at the first opening couple laps.
Green, green, green. Black flag. 1 more lap to go. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back
Oh
to the
wow,
line.
we squeaked through that.
We got a wreck.
We got
Number 3.
really lucky.
There's an accident on the back straight.
Wow, we finished 13th.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Oh, that was so lucky.
Get the heck out of here.
So that's going to help us a lot. We're going to start out mid-pack
Race is over. Come on in.
for the third segment. So Nick Sweet wins that race. Cody Blake second. We finished 13th after that really chaotic last lap. T-Real and Turner will start on the front row for the final segment. So after 2 segments, Brooks Clark leading, Dave Pembroke is second, and we are placed here in third with 21 points. We will be starting about 18th on the field when we go into segment 3, which we started in 20th and 24th so far, and we finished 8th and 13th, so that's pretty good. The AI is putting up a good fight, which I like to see. I haven't really tested this to the full extent, but points are really close, so we're only 3 points behind first, but the point spread is really tight, which is really nice to see. Yeah, we will jump into the third and final segment and see where we place. Alright, so this is the third segment lineup. Terry Real will lead him off. David Turner will be second. Lance Allen, Phil Scott, Mark Norris, Josh Demers, Scott Coburn, Emily Packard, Sean Fleury, Boomer Morris, Trampus Demers, Little Joey LeCaire, Jason Corliss, Dave Pembroke, Brooks Clark, Derek O'Donnell, Dave Wickham, Brett Gervais, myself, Jason Allen, Eric Chase, Kyle Pembroke, John Donahue, Andy Lambert, Eric Bador, Aaron Maynard, Ricky Roberts, Scott Dragon, Joey LeCaire, Cody Blake, and Nick Sweet. Reversing order from segment 2. So for this third segment, we're going to change it to temperature as this progresses throughout the day. So we're going to say temperature's cooling off, the wind picked up a little bit. Still going to run with double file restarts off to prevent some of that chaos. We still get it, but we're going to have to deal with it for one more segment. Alright, so we got our final 50 lapper. If we can get it in gear and going. This is for the overall. So that 68 car, 2 cars ahead of us on the inside, is the one we are racing. And we're gonna have to beat him by like 3-4 positions. And then actually the car in front of us is second in points, I think. Nope, that's a 25. The other one's a 44. And we would probably want to get to the outside. If we can. I just seen the 44. He's up there by that yellow car in the outside lane. He's quite far ahead. They're getting all checked up. They're wrecking. We're wrecking. That's not good. That might be our chances over with.
We got trouble in turn 2. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 40 car.
Alright, so unfortunately we are back in 30th with a little over 40 to go. Things can change though pretty quick, as we've seen. We've got lucky on a couple incidents that have put us way further ahead than we should have been. But yeah, we're back here pretty much dead last now. But we can't get run over back here, so that's good. And things have really shaken up. I saw the 44 turned around. He's back here somewhere. Just gotta start making moves, and wherever we end up is... we're gonna have to take it. But we have been able to go forward, pending there is a lane to use. When they start getting really bunched up is when we struggle. We can use the outside, but they're all kind of migrating up there. We might not have enough time to get enough people. Or if we try to shoot a gap that's not there, that's not gonna work either.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 40 car.
So we're basically in the same position we were 10 laps ago, but now we have 10 fewer laps to do anything with it. We're dead last still. Took a chance on a gap that wasn't there and turned around. But that's what makes this race pretty tough. You can't have any bad segments or you will not win it.
Green, green, green!
We might get lucky again with the... I'm sure there'll be another accident or two. That has not been the cleanest race, but been pretty exciting, I think.
Still there.
Right now the top lane's like wide open. Having to do a lot of work on the outside. Feels like I'm passing a lot of cars, but I'm not really. Just clipped the front stretch wall, which straightened me out more than I wanted. We're getting really checked up by something.
Up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 46 car and the 029 car. Keep it under 50. Keep it under.
Alright, so we're going to restart 21st. We'll have about 15 to go when we take the green. We got pretty lucky. They all got checked up. We wrecked after going past the start-finish line, and luckily we were able to hold our position because we did get turned around. Our back end's all smashed in, but it won't have any impact on this. Just cosmetic. Yeah, see what we can do. We can see the points for the segment leader so far up there in the red car. So if we can just run this outside again, that was working for us. Especially when they all got bottlenecked. Another caution here. Alright, so we're only going to have 4 to go when we get the green here the next lap. The car behind the green car up there is the 44, who is just ahead of us in the segment points, and the red car here, he was points leader. So it looks like right now they're about tied on points, but I don't know. Other players may have come into effect because we're back here in the teens for position. See what happens these last 4. Caution comes out, pretty much race is over. And that's it. We had a pretty decent comeback. And I think we're 15th, so that's not going to be enough for the win. Knowing the 68's 2 ahead of us, and he was already ahead of us on points. We did come back from 30th on one of those, a couple of those restarts. So we will have to jump over to the points table to see who's won this. So after 3 segments, we have a tie for first, and I believe the tiebreaker goes to the highest finish in the last segment, which would be Derek O'Donnell gets 6th, and Jason Corliss gets 7th, so Derek O'Donnell will win. Very close though, only a couple points between first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth. I mean, it's pretty tight throughout, and we knew that. We struggled to make up any positions, but we were right behind the 68-44, who we were right behind coming into the last segment. Yeah, we finished 15th in that last segment, so that bumps us down to 7th overall. But it was pretty fun experiment. Quite a bit of work to do the save game stuff, but for this, I think it was worth it. This scoring table is not 100% accurate. I see the laps led got applied to me, which that isn't correct, but I trust that the scoring itself is working. That's the only thing that I really made sure was working. But yeah, I don't know if I'll do another one of these, just because it's a once a year thing, unless I can figure out how to make the AI a little less chaotic. It probably has to do with some INI tweaks on spacing or something, or the turn down the aggression. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. If you liked it, check out some of the other stuff, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.